Like some dudes will understand what I mean, but I've messed with a couple chicks like that too, where it's like she has big boobs, her face is like decent looking, her body is decent looking, she has a fat ass, but it's like she's not really hot, if that makes sense. It's weird. I've dated something like that too, or you could say she's like weirdly hot. I've dated a few of those. I had a Mexican chick like that too. And then there's some chicks you'll meet where it's like their body is like not even believable. Like I remember I messed with a chick, her butt was so big. I'm like, how is that shit on your frame, bro? I don't even know. There's also like those chicks you'll meet. Like I dated one chick who was like super skinny. One thing I've noticed is the chicks who are super skinny are usually pretty nice. They usually have a good personality. I dated one who was like this kind of tan skinned black chick. She was slim, probably about 5'5", had jumbo sized titties. I don't know why her titties were so big, but she had like them. They weren't even double D's. Are they called H's when they're bigger than double D's? I think. But them shits was huge. But she was about 5'5". She was chill. She was into anime and shit, but she wasn't like an alternative chick. But she kind of dressed however she wanted. So it's kind of like she would dress up sometimes like a normal chick, but then sometimes she might have like a black dress on, black top on, black earrings, shit like that. So, but I wouldn't really classify her as like alternative. You know what I'm saying? You'll run into those, like them skinny chicks, really pretty, super nice, and they're just easy to talk to. It's weird. I've met a good chunk of those. Those are the really cool ones. And then you'll run into some women with this kind of mindset where they're like a dude. They act like a man. Like they're so like overly alpha female. Those ones turn me off so fast too. Because it's like, okay, why are you acting like a nigga? And some women do that because they've been hurt in the past. Like they might have been essayed. Dudes might have done them wrong. So they're like, fuck men. I'm going to do things on my own and figure everything out on my own and learn everything on my own. There's a lot of women that do that because, you know, they run into a lot of evil, you know, disrespectful men. It is what it is. So they have that mindset of like, okay, I'm about to be like the strongest woman I can possibly be. You really don't want to date them types though, because they go through a lot of trauma, and you're gonna get tired of her trying to boss you around. I have dated one like that. That one was black. She was dark skinned black. She was like super extra with that shit. But I'm not gonna say that it only happens with black women. There's some white women that are like that too. Asian women, Mexican women. I've met those, but a lot of them I didn't date. But the black chick, I tried to give her a chance. You know what I'm saying? But she was kind of a little too serious all the time. It's like, all right, bro, like that shit is draining after a while. You know what I'm saying? It becomes low vibrational because the smartest way to look at women when you're dating is to see where their vibration is